Hey everyone. So a lot of people have been asking my Lepic build. I've been having a blast with it, especially leveling, going through its setups, etc. And don't get me wrong. I was going for the whole what is it, the crazy boss Lepic build. So see, these are what we have on it. A couple things I need to change, of course. Like for example, I need to polarize this slot so I can max this out, and of course drop this out for more damage. It was just something I was tweaking and messing around here a little bit. Um, Outside of that, I found another use for Lepic, and I've been loving it. And people have been seeing it on stream recently. If you haven't checked it out on stream when I'm playing him, just come on over to Twitch .tv /champs gym. And this is the build. Now, here's the thing. Yes, these slots are red, and that's simply because see this is like a three lines right here, which is malachite. So the reason why it's red is because it costs more due to it being on a different slot. So I want to share this, even though it's not perfected, of course, because literally that I'm losing out module capacity, and then I have a free slot here. Ultimately, what you want, okay, so this, we want to leave this blank, right? This needs to be maxed. This right here, put defense in it. So just 1 HP, which would be battle stamina, and then you max this out. This right here, you keep this on one. You don't need tech modifiers. This was upgraded for a different build, but I only had one on, so I put it here. So that's, of course, that's taking polarity slots here for me. Um, you want cooldown as much as you can, which is 74, right? The 74 cooldown formula literally is what is it? I'm trying to look for it right now. So you have MP conversion, nimble fingers, and then two focus mods. So I have focus on tech, focus on fire. So it's these four mods right here give you the 74% formula across all characters. So you want cooldown. And the ID here we're going to be focusing on is traction grenade. Now, if you'd like, traction grenade, if you pay attention here, it has a 2.6 second cooldown. I mean duration. I mean, the longer the grenade is up, the longer it's going to keep pulling enemies in, which is pretty cool for those fights where they have the enemies that, for the bosses, when you kill the first mob, it spawns the second set. So if you don't want to put defense here, you feel your Lepic is good with components or whatnot, you can also put in a duration mod here. So this is the overall template here. Of course, you got to fix polarities and just add a defense mod or duration mod here. Now, pay attention to this. We have cooldown 4.8 seconds, which is great, and radius is 9. You notice the radius is 9, right? But here's the thing. Let's go to bossing real quick. Radius is also 9. So radius is not showing to be affected. However, it is affected by range, right? So that's why we have skill expansion on and frugal mindset. So we're giving it some decent range here. We have 208% range, as you can see. I'm gonna go take this into a mission really quickly and show you guys just how insane it looks and how good it is and how fun it is ultimately. Like I've been having a blast. There's also dungeons you could run into, and here's a good thing about it, right? A lot of people don't notice. You can use it to pull enemies off the map. Like literally, you don't have to fight them, just pull them off the map, and that's it. And you don't lose drops. The drops will literally drop wherever they were spawned at, which is good. So let's throw this over here, right? We're gonna throw that there just so you guys get an idea. Look how big that radius is. Crazy huge radius. Let's throw it again. We're gonna go up here and throw it just so you guys can see it. Look at that radius. So huge. You can't even see it fully there. So imagine it right here, where we're gonna go here. Right, we're gonna open that. We're gonna open this over here. We're gonna open all four. And I want you guys to see how fun the sea scenes are. All right, we're gonna run this whole mission through to see you guys can just enjoy it. I'm not trying to kill anything yet. I may have to because they hurt me. Okay, so look at this. Easy work. Let's do that again. We're gonna look how big that radius is. Look at the pull. Beautiful. So if you put a little duration in it, it would keep pulling, which is pretty cool. Uh, so it says up to you how you want to do it. Now, if you notice the red mod, the reason why I left it as such is there's no red mod in the build because it changes his passive. I don't want to change his passive. I like the close call passive. So that's the reason why I kept it there. Plus, on top of that, we don't have, I don't want to say we don't have that much survivability because Lepic is bulky by himself, but it does help out in hairy situations, especially with you being a CC guy, right? And now, with this being said and done, with all the cooldowns, that passive is not a 10-minute passive, it's a 2-minute passive. So you mean you get a free death every 2 minutes, which is pretty good. And I'll show you more about that in a couple of seconds. Well, a couple of minutes, actually. Let's go here. Stop that. So yeah, that's what makes it so fun. It's great. I love it. Now let's do this. Hold on. Let me show you guys what we talked about the map. Look. Look at that. And their loot won't go anywhere. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out a way to pull this off the map. Oh. And they beat me up there. Hold on. I'm over here trying to see if I can pull them off the map here and just beat them all off to their death. So how it works is, well, if you want to do some trolly little jokes like that, oh, here we go, perfect. You got to hit something so it pulls. So there we go. It's gonna pull them all. See? Now they're all falling to their death. We can do this too. We can just pull them all here. Oh, they're gonna land on top. That's not good. We don't want that, right? We don't want that. So let's go here. Let's pull them there. There we go. So you can do this in like dungeons, missions, and stuff like that. Oh, and I guess not a good spot to demonstrate that. But you get the idea. You just want to hit the wall or something, and it just has to bounce. So once it bounces, it literally will proc the ability. So that's what makes it so freaking awesome. I like it. Like, it's such a, I don't want to say such a troll, but it's ultimately fun, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably one of the most funnest setups I've had in this game. So if you're not just trying to chase the meta, you're not just trying to be like, oh yeah, I must make a Lepic so I can go ahead and, you know, one-shot a boss. And let me tell you guys this right now. I'm gonna say it straight up down to my video. If you hate it, whatever, I don't care how you feel. If you guys are making those one-shot boss Lepic builds, keep that shit for solo. Stay in your solo game, okay? We don't need you online. If you want to come online, make sure you have a buddy, meaning a second Lepic. Don't try to come in there hoping there's another Lepic in there to help you DPS the boss. Because here's the problem. You guys are coming in there, right? You're doing your little, okay, cool, your quick bursty damage, taking the shield down. But then you guys eat dirt for the rest of the match. So now, overall, instead of you being helpful to the team, you're slowing us down because we got to keep picking your happy ass off the ground. The boss is the big enemy that's in front of you in those fights, okay? It is not this down here. You guys are always fighting this shit. Stop that. So please, for the love of your gods, do me a favor, all right? Build your Lepic to where you can actually be helpful in a boss fight and survive. Or if you're going to be building these one-shot boss Lepic builds or whatever, guess what? Don't come into those matches unless you have a goddamn friend with you. Because two Lepics, it's actually decent. You guys burn enough where you guys take the shields down, a little bit of HP, and the rest of the other two players can take off whatever you got to take off. But other than that, one Lepic is not good enough. You guys are coming in and literally face tanking. So stop it. It's annoying. It's not fun. It's not great when we got to keep picking you guys up. Sort of similar to Glaze too. I can't even be just bullying Lepics. Glaze too. A lot of you Glaze are like, oh yeah, let me do my mod switch. Let me drop my HP to half. And as soon as the fight starts, you guys just get clobbered. And it's like, oh, all that setup for you to get laid out on the ground. Like, it's low-key just insane. Like, I don't want to say this is being toxic because I feel like it's not, but what's toxic is you guys coming in and not realizing just because you put 99 formers in your Lepics and just because you said, oh yeah, let me go ahead and make this crazy boss killing build, it doesn't mean that you're good. You're still asking for a carry if players have to actually do the DPS, sustain themselves through the fight, and keep picking you up. That's a carry. Alright, so that's the other part you guys are not realizing. You Lepics going in and getting fucking clobbered, you're getting carried. So stop doing that. Carry yourself. Okay? And that's like I said, that's why I came up with this build. It's a very fun build. It's really good in dungeons. I'll tell you this right now. If you just want, like, you know how people have buddies and bombs for dungeons? This Lepic is an amazing CC troll for fucking dungeons. Like I said, you guys can literally run around and just go ahead and CC the whole map. Like you guys saw the radius, there's so much going on here. So take this build, perfect it, and try it out. Like I'm telling you guys will love this fucking build. It is fun. It is a new way to look at Lepic. It's amazing. All right. I'm gonna go to the lab real quick because I think it'll be a little easier to show you guys with all that frame rate dropping or crazy nuances. I'll show you the range from the attraction grenade because some people don't even know that it could be expanded because unfortunately the game details doesn't reflect it. So we're gonna do a swap between both of my loadouts, one with range mods and one without range mods, just so you guys have an idea. Right? Let's head on over here.
Welcome, Descendant.
Yes, enter the lab. Let's go. So this is a better view of the nades. Let's wait, actually, you know what? Let's go. Let's drop it right here. Look how big that is. That's the radius. Now, and the cooldown's already done. Keep this in mind. Look at this. So it's already cooling down. Look, nade expired. New nade is up. All right. Now let's swap loadouts. All right. Just to show you guys, look, radius 9 meters. Right, traction grenade. Nothing else is showing. Now we're gonna go here. Same thing, right? Radius 9 meters. Let's pop this. Look how small that is. And look at that cooldown. So pop it again so you guys see it. See? This is how small it is. Small as the white outer ring. And then we're gonna go ahead and swap back. Oh, and some of you may think Firearm Master helps the range. It does not. It only helps projectile range travel distance. See, look at that. Look how big that is. Insanely huge. Okay, and what I mean by that is this, because some of you guys are getting caught up with Firearm Master too. You see, it says increases skill range. However, does it increase radius? I've done a lot of testing, looked at the values. It doesn't do anything in regards to that traction grenade. Okay, so you see skill range 45% increase. Doesn't affect traction aid. So what it does, see like your Mega Man blasters, it affects the distance traveled. So basically, what's happening here is 45%. You get 45% more distance for it to travel and intercept something and do its little damage, whatever. But it does not add 45% to the range here. All right, I hope that helps a lot of people. Like I said, this is a very fun build. Go ahead, try it out for yourself. Your teammates will love you. Like I kid you not, I've been using this in so many dungeons. Players have been complimenting the build. They just love it. Um, there's so many things you can do with this build. It's unreal. I can't tell you the amount of fun I've had with this build simply because here's the thing. Remember what I said earlier? The grenades, they stop. Like once they hit something, they proc from that ear, like a sticky nade, right? It has like one little bounce and then it just activates. So, like for example, let's say we're running into a dungeon. If you throw this thing upwards at the ceiling, okay, it's like Bunny's AoE. It's cylindrical. It will pull all the enemies into the sky. That's how fucking hilarious and how good this thing is. It is great. And keep in mind, because they're in the air here, this is the other part you guys got to realize. This guy brings a lot of value to the team when it comes to any enemies besides bosses, right? Elites, especially, he can do it to elites too. If you pull them into the air, those enemies have to land before they can deal damage. And I've came across some teams where they don't have DPS, so actually trolling and sticking the enemies to the wall so they can just get stuck there and fall down has given a lot of DPS uptime to players, and on top of that, has ensured they survive besides getting shot down. That's the good thing about this setup. Like it's crazy how good this is. So try yourself. If you don't have the catalyst or magical pass is fine. Just put these mods on, try them out at base level, and I'm telling you, you won't regret it. You will love it. All right. You guys come back to me. Let me know what you think. All right. Comment down below. Sound off. Tell me what's happening. If you hate the build, that's fine. Cool. I'm just sharing something I made that I love and I've been having a fucking blast with. And I'm telling you this right now. I wish you guys would have saw the streams on Twitch when I was running him, leveling him up. It's been one of the most enjoyable experiences I've had in this game out of all the Descendants I've been playing with, besides Ultimate Ajax. And that's going to be another video I got to show you guys my Hulk Smash Alt Ajax coming soon. All right, you guys, take care.